This is my 1969 Firebird that I'll be selling on Bring a Trailer. I'll give you as much history as I know about the vehicle. I think this is going to be one of the most original cars that I've seen going on Bring a Trailer after looking through all the other Firebirds of a 69, of course. So I actually have the dealer copy of the car shipper record from the dealer, or from the factory to the dealer. Obviously the car was built in Norwood, Ohio, and shipped to Hellman Pontiac in Oklahoma. On that is factory AC, disc brake package, the deluxe molding, the steering wheel deluxe, but there's a wood steering wheel on here, but I have the original steering wheel that will come with the car, dual horns, brake pedal trim package, 352 barrel, 3-speed automatic, AM FM push button radio, console shift, variable steering, rally wheel package, convertible top, the always expected but never in the car's clock, and in Matador red with ivory top. So the car is maintained in Matador red. What I know about the car is it went across Mecum Auto in 2012 and sold for $27,500. A doctor in Houston found the car in Houston, planned to have his wife drive it, and went through basically a ground up restoration. He did not want to do any paint work or anything, but the car came with bumper guards on the side, and when he was trying to remove those, he damaged the paint, which forced him to have to then repaint, and then he essentially did all the bright work. And then his wife unfortunately didn't like the car and sold it on Mecum in Dallas in 2012, and that sold for $27,500. The car was bought by a dealer from Mecum in 2012 on the Dallas site, or Mecum site. If you can find it, it's still there. I have some pictures I'll post of it. As well as then it was sold to a dealer. A gentleman from Arizona bought it, and during his ownership, I'll tell you what he did in the future here in a second. So at that point, my brother bought it in Tennessee. He had it for about a year and actually gifted it to me in 2016. And so I've had it since then. Pretty much it's just been a parade car for me. I drive in all the parades in San Diego with it. I have 4 other classic cars, and this is just the nicest one. So what was added after, or what's not factored in this? So basically the AC was converted to 134. Steering wheel was replaced with the wood one. I added Gabriel shocks since the parade route, it was just squatting too much with putting people in the back. The gentleman in Arizona added power windows. It was actually a GM kit, cost $1,000. At the same time, he had the interior dyed to a white. He didn't like the off-white. I think that was a mistake, but it's irreversible at this point. Let's see what else is on my list here. Yeah, that's kind of it. So what I'm going to do, and I also have the new tires, which are 205/70 R14s, correct for this car. So I'm going to walk around. I'll show you a couple defects in the paint so you can see everything that could be the good, bad, and ugly of this car. And then obviously this will get posted. I'm going to do a future video of the light package, which you'll see that all the lights, dashboard lights, everything's supposed to light, all the trim lights, headlights, brakes, brights, everything work. And I'll also do the cold start video, as well as I'll do an internal operation of the radio and all the internal components, have the top go up and down, and show you that in future videos. So right now I'm just going to walk around real slow and show you the car. The tires probably have less, well they do, they have maybe 5,000 miles on them. Again, this car, when you see the engine compartment, it'll look like it's still sitting on the Pontiac dealer. The original air cleaner, all the hoses, everything is intact. The original AC system, everything's there. You notice the rear window on the top is extremely clear. The top was brand new in 2011, and I think this car has lived in this garage the whole time. I'll show you one thing here real quick. So you can see that's the way you basically add air to the Gabriel air shock, so you can move it up or down to whatever height you want. You can make it jacked up like you're back in the 60s doing the midnight cruise, or you can have it at what I think is the perfect level, just right at the top of the current tire level. So I'll do one quick walk, and then I'll go around and show you what some of the paint defects are. When he did the frame up, what's different about this guy, the doctor in Houston, is he did everything as if his wife was going to keep it, right? So the disc brakes, he put drilled rotors on. I mean, when I pull the wheel in the pictures, you'll see that the underneath of this car is as clean as the top side. Okay, so let's go around and see where some flaws. And I hope the camera will pick these up. I'm obviously having 100 and some pictures taken, so I'll have that photographer detail those, but you might or might not be able to see this. And basically it was from someone sitting on the back of the car. I put a blanket down, had the tonneau cover, which is in the back, but it still left some scrape marks. That was my last parade. There is a slight, I don't know if this is gonna come out or not, imperfection. It's got a little bit of a wax buildup. Let me see if I can get it from a different angle. I don't know, I have sunglasses on, so I don't know if you're seeing that or not, but there is just a slight, almost like a crack that's been repainted, but when you wax it kind of fills with wax. I'll show you a shot down the side that this body line is really pretty clean. There's no door dings to speak of. The body's real straight. The car drives great. I believe this to be the original miles. It shows 50,740. I have no reason to believe it's not original based on the condition of the car, the engine. The transmission was rebuilt by the guy in Arizona about 3,000 miles ago. So we get another shot here. There's one little door ding imperfection right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little nick. And I'll try to give you a better shot here. On this. And you'll see I have the ride height set right now with the shocks, with the air, and I just fill it with a normal bike pump, so it's real easy to do to that level. The top, I don't believe has any stains or blemishes. That's a little person bird do there. All the bright work on the car, as he called it, and the guy in Houston, is really shiny and bright. There was one more, see if I can see it on this side, one more little repainted something right here. So if you can see off my finger, let's see what my finger is. There's a little imperfection right there. That's really it. So that's the whole car.